What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here with some fantasy football content. Today, I am talking the number one team. I am targeting all my drafts, and that you should be too. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I'll respond as always. Hit that subscribe button. Mock drafts drop every Monday. League winners on the channel. Values, busts, sleepers, all that good stuff you're going to want to need. Rankings, check it all out. Tons of fantasy profiles as well. So the team that I am targeting every single draft I am in at their current ADP is none other than the Denver Broncos. Let's take a look at some of these options. 207, Javonte Williams. Last year finished as the RB17, had ridiculous advanced analytics, the highest elusiveness rating of any running back as a rookie. Now he gets Russell Wilson in this offense. I think he finishes the RB17 last year, splitting work right down the middle with Melvin Gordon. Now I think he gets a slightly bigger pie of a much better offense with more scoring opportunities. I think he's a value in drafts. See him a lot of times going at the back end of the second round. I'm willing to snag him up at that value. Another guy that's a huge value in this offense, let's talk about the wide receivers because they're next up on the ADP. Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy, both currently going at the 5-10 in drafts, 60 and 61 respectively. These guys have the number one wide receiver schedule this season. Obviously, that bodes well for Russell Wilson, who I'll talk about in a second, but Jerry Jeudy in year one had 856 yards as a rookie, playing with Teddy Bridgewater and some Drew Lock, some bad quarterback options. Had a high ankle sprain last year, but I don't think people should focus so much on last year because of that high ankle sprain. Now gets Russell Wilson actually a good quarterback. I think the sky's the limit for a guy that went 15th overall in the draft. I actually like Courtland Sutton a little better. He had 1,100-yard season with Joe Flacco back in the past. Big wide receiver, 6'4", should have an excellent presence for this team in the red zone. Love his upside. Willing to take him in the fourth round of drafts. Absolutely love him this season. Let's talk about Russell Wilson going at the 6'12" currently. He's sliding up. I think he's a seventh-round pick, usually in most drafts. I'm willing to take him in the back end of the sixth round. I love that. I currently have him rated as my quarterback 3. By the way, Sutton is my wide receiver 10. By the way, Jeudy, my wide receiver 19. Have those guys rated way ahead of their ADP. Russell Wilson, like I said, my QB 3. Reason being, he has dominated for fantasy football in the past when they've let him throw the ball. Now he gets the best offensive line of his career, excellent weapons in Sutton and Jeudy. Nathaniel Hackett's already said they're going to throw the ball more than they did in Seattle, which was an extremely run-first scheme. They're going to increase the pace of play as well. Seattle's a slow scheme. All these things, I just think Russell Wilson's going to get more passes, more opportunities to shine, and he brings that rushing baseline 300 yards that he's basically going to get you that he's done for several years. He's been a quarterback 1 basically every single year of his career that he hasn't been injured. And if we exclude last season because of injury, the 4 previous seasons, he had 30-plus passing touchdowns in each season. And like I said, he brings that rushing upside that you want so much in your fantasy quarterback. Another value for people doing a little bit more of a wide receiver, running back heavy scheme, Melvin Gordon is currently going at the 706. I think he is at a great value as well. Guy finished RB18 last year. They say he's going to get more of the passing volume or passing down work than Javonte. And what if Javonte goes down? We know he's going to be involved in Nathaniel Hackett's scheme coming from Green Bay where they usually utilize 2 backs. I don't think Javonte Williams is going to get all the work. I think Melvin Gordon might get less of it, but I still think he can be extremely fantasy relevant. He's a good running back still. He's great around the goal line throughout his career, and he can catch passes. I think that's a great combination for fantasy. And like I said, he offers great upside if anything were to happen to Javonte Williams. This is why I love the Denver Broncos. I think they're all basically a value where they're going currently in drafts. I don't love targeting the tight ends, to be personally honest. I'd rather invest in one of these running backs, wide receivers, or Russ. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I'll respond as always. This has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys for watching.